Hey everyone, the numbers are in for Emerald Beach Resort in Panama City Beach for 2023. I'm Craig Duran with the Duran Group over at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. This video, I want to run through pricing trends in 2023 and also look ahead at where we think prices are headed in 2024, especially as we're getting into the spring market pretty soon. I've got a lot of questions that are being shot at me around things like higher HOA fees, higher insurance costs, lower rental revenue. Hey, Craig, what's going on with the condo law in the state of Florida? What's going on with the new vacation rental ordinance in Panama City Beach? All those kind of things. So a lot of things affecting the condo market this year. We'll be watching it. If you aren't already in our e-alert system for Emerald Beach Resort or receiving our newsletter once a week, feel free to shoot me a text or give me a call at 850-290-0417. I'll get you set up. Before I show you the numbers, let me give you a little sneak preview of something that I think will help anybody thinking about selling real estate in 2024. You have friends or family that might be selling anywhere in the country, this is going to apply. So a little sneak peek of what we're going to release. Few statistics for you. 51% of home shoppers use YouTube as their number one. We'll get this corrected. So number one destination for research. Video viewers remember 95% of a message compared to 10% who read text. 75% of home buyers consider a virtual tour to be a significant factor in their decision-making process. Real estate listings with videos receive 403% more inquiries than those without. Hopefully just burning through some of that, we're going to go into a lot of supporting information for those ideas throughout the year. But very simply put, in 2024, if you're trying to sell anything, you've got to understand internet marketing. But in real estate, properties marketed with videos and 3D virtual tours, the statistics are overwhelming about how much more those properties are viewed, how many more inquiries they receive, how much faster they're selling. So I can't stress it enough. You're going to hear this a lot from me this year. So if you know anybody who's selling this year and you care about them, make sure you're working with someone who understands this. And it's not just, recording a video, hey, I put you on Facebook. It's just like professional photography, professional videography, professional editors, professional 3D tour, people who shoot that. Things need to really look great. And it's an expensive thing, so there are not a lot of people who offer that service. But not only do you need to get all those things put together, you also have to understand how to get those out into the world. How do you get that on the internet so that it's seen, so you do receive 403% more inquiries? The reason properties are selling faster and receiving more inquiries with video and 3D tours is because, very simply, they show up more often. Google, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of those platforms put a very, very high priority on video content. So if you're offering video content, you're going to be favored, you're going to be seen more, you're going to be pushed out more. So very important if you're selling real estate, especially if you're trying to sell and get the highest price. All right, enough of that. Pricing trends from 2023. Here's what we saw in the Gulfront condo market. Remember, 5 or 6 months of inventory represents a balanced market. We started out early in the year at about 7.38, and through the spring selling season, we really had a good, strong spring of selling condos. By March, we were down to 3.05. Since then, we've steadily increased. We're 4 times slower now to 12.74 months of inventory. Theoretically, that means it's going to take us 12 months at the current pace to sell through the entire condo market. It's very simply, that's a buyer market, sluggish market. Condo sales are a little slow. Back to what I was talking about earlier and how important video marketing and 3D tour marketing, all those things are for getting exposure. Inside of Emerald Beach Resort specifically, very similar story. Back in February, we're selling things pretty well, only 1 month of inventory. We've slowed to 12 months, right at the market average. 12 months of inventory at Emerald Beach Resort alone, meaning theoretically we'd sell out of everything for sale in Emerald Beach in over a year. I've got this organized by sale date and just for sales in Emerald Beach Resort, and see if we can pick up some trends here. Early in the year, let's start with just the 1 bedroom, 1 bath plan. selling at 415, 410, 420, down to 362, 412,000, 380,000. You get some sense there of there's a little bit of depreciation that we've seen again early in the year, 415 and 410,000. We got into the high 380s later in the year. The 1-bedroom 2-bath plan sold 425,000, 450,000, 400,000, 442,000, 420,000, 479,000. A little bit of asterisk here. This was a owner financing. So you can see it's bounced around a little bit. Of course, floor height, condition, all those things will matter. Well, you can see a similar story there with the 1-bedroom 2 baths have come off on pricing with a recent sale at 420. 2-bedroom units, $563,000 sale earlier in the year, 530, 550, 569, 525, a little bit lower, 570,000. So some signs of a little pullback in price. With 570,000 is a nice sale, though, relatively speaking. Currently, there's only one unit that's pending. Good news, asking price is 589,000. A couple comments on that and why. What we're seeing a lot of is that units that are in good condition, now that buyers have more choices, hey, can I get a unit that needs some work? Or can I get one where people have already done everything and gotten everything finished? We're getting ready to release one early February. And the only reason we haven't gotten it out in January yet is that the seller wanted to take time to fix everything, order new appliances, really put on its best face so that buyers could really appreciate it when it's time to sell. There is a lot of competition right now in Emerald Beach. Let's look at pricing so you can get some sense of where the market. This is a really good idea of where the market may be headed. 1-bedroom, 1-bath units are selling at 414, 430, 435,000. Pretty motivated 1-bedroom, 2-bath seller here that's reduced all the way down to 429 when most of the activity is at 449, 450. 2-bedroom units currently asking prices for 549, 559, 569, 578, 579, 579, 580, 585, 674, 950. So pretty big variety there. You can kind of see where the activity is. Again, if you aren't, a lot of you I think are already signed up for the e-alert system that sends you anytime something happens in Emerald Beach, you get an email. But if you aren't on that, if you want to be on our Friday newsletter list, give me a call, shoot me a text to 850-290-0417. Lastly, I really encourage you to follow, if you like to keep up with real estate anywhere in the country, I encourage you to check out a guy named Mike Simonson with Altos Research. I'm going to put one of his videos in the description below. Mike does a really nice job at analyzing data, but simplifying it at the same time. Just check it out. He's been pretty not pessimistic but realistic, I think, throughout 2023, but he's got increasingly optimistic about the 2024 market in the last month based on some real numbers. So I encourage you to check that out. But again, real estate is always a very, very local thing, and especially our condo market that has a lot of factors affecting it this year. It's going to be interesting to watch how the spring goes. So we'll be back with another update for you next month in Emerald Beach Resort. In the meantime, follow us on social, YouTube, check out our email list and our e-alert system. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. We'll be in touch soon.